Well, for many of us, the Taste of Home magazine has been around in our kitchens, on our counters for a long time. I've even had the books, and they have great recipes and great cooking ideas. And today, we are welcomed by Michael Vyskocil. Thank you so much for joining us. You're a field editor, and you're in York, right?
That's correct, yes.
And tell us about what Taste of Home is for those who don't know.
Sure. Well, Taste of Home is the world's largest food and entertaining magazine, and it really is designed to showcase recipes from home cooks all across the country. And all of the recipes that you see in the magazine have all been tested by the Taste of Home field editors, and of course also by the test kitchen itself to make sure that they'll work in people's home kitchens.
Well, so then how are they selected? I assume you probably get a lot of people entering, right?
Correct, that's right. There are thousands and thousands of recipes that come into Taste of Home every single year. And of course the editors go through and will select the ones, and they'll test them again, and of course they'll be, you can find the recipes in the magazine, you can find the recipes on the website. So it's really, really wonderful opening up the world of food to so many people and to so many home cooks.
Yeah, and since I really do know these books, I've used them before, and you don't have to be a chef. Isn't that the great thing about it?
Very much so. These recipes, again, are designed, they're from home cooks, just like me, all across the country. And what's nice about it is they really showcase the diversity of cooking across the country. So it's just wonderful. So do you want to get started on the recipe that we have?
You can smell the lemon zest, and tell us what we're making
absolutely.
today.
So we're making the giant lemon sugar cookie recipe that's in the June-July issue of the magazine. This is a fabulous recipe. So in the bowl electric mixer here, I have already started creaming 1 cup. That's 2 sticks unsalted butter.
Okay.
We're going to add 1.5 cups of a granulated sugar.
All right.
And we also want a 1/2 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar. This will cream for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
You just want to get the butter and sugar incorporated. And in the meantime, while that's creaming, we can also start with our lemon zest here. We have 1.5 teaspoons of freshly grated lemon zest. That's what really gives these cookies kind of their signature flavor, their just taste. And I'm using a little citrus. Actually, this is a wood rasp that woodworkers have adapted.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's been used for the kitchens. This little microplane zester is great for just pulling off just the outer peel of the lemon here.
Smells so good.
It is fabulous. So we're going to go ahead and add this to our mixture. We also want to add in 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and must be freshly squeezed because that just gives it all the great flavor and taste. So
fresh
I'm using
ingredients are always the best anyway, right?
They are, absolutely. That's very true. And I'm using a little citrus zest reamer here to just kind of pull out the juice. We want 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Okay.
So we're going to add that in here now. And we also want 2 large eggs. So I'm going to combine this here.
While you're doing this, how can people just learn how to make these recipes? Do you have simple tips in your magazine?
Exactly. The magazines all contain some very nice cooking information right there. What's also great, too, is that Taste of Home does a cooking school, so they'll actually travel across the country, and you can learn how to prepare recipes. And they've come to the Mid-State before, so definitely go to tasteofhome.com, check out the schedule to see when they'll be back in the Harrisburg area. I'm going to stop that for a second, and we'll sift together our dry ingredients. This is 3 cups of an all-purpose flour. We're going to sift that with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. We want a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and we want a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. And we're just going to sift these all together. And I just use a sieve like this. It makes it so much easier to go through and actually take out any lumps if there happen to be any lumps. And now, on kind of a low speed here, I'm going to just gradually add in.
Yeah, because this is where at home I blow the kitchen up with flour.
No, we don't want that. Do it on low speed, and again, just.
Oh, that's no fun, Michael.
And you're just beating just until the dry ingredients are combined. So you add a little bit, and then just kind of combine it like that. And now, because we are, of course, with time, we actually have some that we've already prepared, so you can see what that looks like. And now we want to shape the cookies, and that's kind of the special part here is the actual. If you want to move that, is the actual shaping itself. So we use a 1/4 cup measuring cup to form balls of dough that look like this.
Okay. And nice size, generous size.
They are very. That's of course.
That's like grandma size.
And that's what makes the giant sugar cookies. So we can place one on a baking sheet. I've lined my baking sheets with parchment paper. Makes it very easy to pull the cookies off when they're done. And we just want to take the bottom of a measuring cup like this and just flatten out the tops.
That's a nice trick.
Cookies. It's a very easy trick to again get your dough kind of flattened here. So we're just going to flatten the tops just like that.
Nice.
And we're going to, now what gives them that kind of signature look, and the finished cookies will have a little bit of sparkle to them, we're going to put sanding sugar on the top. And this is what makes that cookie just look so amazing. And you think it comes like from the best restaurant, the best pastry shop in town, and you've made them right at home. We're using a little bit of coarse sanding sugar. And what's nice about this sugar is that it doesn't necessarily melt into the tops of the cookies.
But it gives it
while
that
they're
nice
baking.
little topping.
It gives it that topping. It gives it that
great.
little bit of sparkle and crunch that I think
Love
is
it.
so attractive with these cookies. And now, these will go into a preheated 350-degree oven. They're going to bake for about 12 to 15 minutes. And what I
And
usually
quickly,
do
because
is,
I hate to push you along, but let's just look over here at this cookies, because that's the finished
Exactly.
product, right? And you said
Exactly.
350 for how long?
Exactly, for 350 for about 12 to 15
All right,
minutes.
perfect.
And when they come out, they look just like this. You can
That
see
is
the
great.
size is incredible.
And they smell good.
They smell really, really wonderful. And again, they
Thanks.
just glisten. And,
Thank you so much. And we got to go, so we will be right back.